The hour has come, or the half hour has come, to set off this meeting of the Civil Service Merit Board for January 10th. Let's go ahead and call the roll. Stephanie Taylor.
Present.
Mark Dukes.
Present.
Scott Schimmel.
Present.
Jane Roberts.
Present.
And I'm Bill Lyons. I'm present, so we're all here today. That's very good. We have a high person to item on the agenda ratio. So the first order, which I sometimes forget to mention, but made a note not to today, is the approval of the minutes from the previous meeting that was held on December 13th.
Motion.
Okay, we have a motion. We have a second.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All those in favor of approving the minutes signify by voting aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, no? Okay, the minutes are approved. Now we're at the reports. Mr. Winchester or Mr. Shields, do we have any reports involving litigation?
Mr. Chairman, I have nothing to report. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nothing from the law department this month, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, George. Okay, and now it's time for the staff report. So I know Vicki is not with us today.
No,
so-
she's not here today. My name is Missy Foster. I'm filling in for Vicki today. She just had three things for me to mention. The first one is we're working with KPD to make some changes to the Accelerated Advancement Program, and eventually that'll come here before the board. We're just not at that point yet. And also, we're reviewing our application and referral process. We're going to get a new PeopleSoft product, so we need to be looking at our processes and see what things that we may need to change for that new product. And one exciting thing is our testing vendor, eScale, is starting to offer remote proctoring. So that'll be really good for our applicants that are out of state or out of town. So we're really excited about moving forward on that and seeing what they come up with that. And I think that's all I have.
Okay, thank you very much. And then HR, I see Dr. Drummond up there on the board watching, but I understand, but she's not here today. So
Hello.
Thank you. I'm Michelle Black. I'm the Administrative Manager in the Human Resources Department here on behalf of Dr. Drummond. So there were a few things she wanted me to mention. We have recently posted our HR specialist position and our training coordinator position. We're doing interviews the week of the 22nd for our training coordinator position. And we had to repost the HR specialist. We only had 3 applicants. We decreased the minimum qualifications. We now have 43 applicants. So we're gonna screen those and get them tested, and hopefully we'll start some interviews in the month of February for that. We did send out a notification of our reclass process. We are accepting applications for that through January the 22nd. And then we sent out notification of our reallocation, retitle, and creating new titles processes. We're taking all of those, not necessarily applications, but requests from departments through Friday the 26th. We will evaluate those and take it before the mayor on February the 1st. And that's all that we have. Thank you all.
thank you, Michelle. Did we have any unfinished business? The new business, item 5, is a request by Police Chief Paul Noel to exempt from civil service 1 temporary part-time position of administrative specialist until January 10th, 2025. Okay, do we have anybody here from KPD who would like to?
Technically, so command staff is in a meeting, so I'm kind of filling in. So this position, essentially, our goal is to create part of this process with HR is like a chaplain coordinator position. We're hoping to use this kind of to help us bridge that gap in the meantime right now, because those classes can't take effect until July. So that's the goal of this position. Our chaplain program is kind of growing, so we're hoping we can get somebody in that position.
Do we have any questions? Okay.
I have a question. Do you have any, so the chaplains that are specifically in the police department?
Yeah, so we have like, I don't know if we're specific title, it's like a main chaplain that's kind of like coordinating it all. And then there are other chaplains under her, but then we also hold chaplain academies to help train chaplains at other area departments. But we do have a few that are specific in KBD. They're technically all volunteer positions, but we're looking to kind of bridge that gap with the actual coordinator that's carrying the bulk of the workload, that's coordinating all of this, putting on the academies, putting the chaplains, coordinating everything.
Let me just ask one question. This is a new position.
Our goal is to create the actual new position, yes.
So you haven't created it yet.
No, it'll be part of this January process to be for July 1st this coming.
But when the position is created, you want it to be exempt.
That piece I don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is, has a January 2025.
Yes,
limit,
so we just did it for that year because we can do temporary at 2 years, so that's as far as we've asked for that. Because our goal is to have an actual position. I would assume we want it exempt, but we are just now working in that process for creating all of that.
Well, you're asking the board to exempt it, that position.
Okay. Thank you, Brooke. Any other questions? Okay. Entertain a motion then. Okay, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. That motion passes. And I believe we don't have any other business or anybody that's requested to speak for us, so I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
That was almost too fast. I almost took that one personal.
You're too enthusiastic.
Too enthusiastic.
Okay. Have we had a second, right?
Discussion.
Discussion.
I would discuss her first.
Here's a discussion. I think that's a great idea. All those in favor, indicate by saying aye. I know nobody said no, so. All right, but let's see, 7 minutes.
7 minutes.